Hi, what's up everyone? Welcome back to Archetype Origins. My name is Ben. If you're in search of a nice aesthetic looking case, then look no further. The Lian O11 Vision definitely win this game. Well, that's just my opinion though. After building hundreds of PC in multiple different cases, I find that this case is quite interesting. Well, then you might be thinking, if this case is so amazing or interesting, then it should be for everyone, right? Well, that's not the case, and I'll explain it in just a little bit, so be sure to stick till the end and find out why. Alright, first, let's start off by doing a quick unboxing of this mid-tower case. Right off the box, you can already see that Lian put a lot of effort into packaging this PC case by using this soft foam and also extra edge protection to prevent any damage to the glass panels that we're about to see in a second. The most eye-catching and main selling point of this case is its 3 panoramic glass panels which are located on the front, side, and top to give you multiple view angles without the obstruction of a case pillar like the O11 Dynamic Evo, so you can look at your PC all day long. Removing the glass panels are pretty straightforward. 2 screws on the back for the top panel, 1 screw at the back for side panel, and there's a bottom screw for the front panel if you want to remove it for whatever reason. Just like most of the O11 dynamic cases out there in the market, the O11 Vision comes with 2 removable hard drive cage. So if you plan to use this space for cable management, you can always remove them. One thing that's also pretty standard with Lian is this screw box that has all the necessary screws you'll need for building a PC. Another key feature that I really like is that Lian started using all white cables for all of their cases starting with the Evo XL. This is a small change, yet such a big impact on PC enthusiasts like us who seek for those all-white aesthetic when it comes to building an all-white PC. Now, this case might have the best aesthetic out of everything you can find in the market, but it might not be the right case for you. It doesn't matter how you mount your fan in this case, the airflow is always not going to be as good as when you have the top exhaust to dissipate heat. So I came up with the conclusion of 2 fan configurations to mount all your fans. The first option is you can choose to do 6 intakes and 2 exhausts. That way you can get a positive airflow, since positive airflow is always better than negative. However, that will require you to lower your motherboard cage by 1 slot, which makes the entire chassis a little bit weird in my opinion. The 3 intakes on the side, which you will most likely mount your AIO radiator to, is going to be pulling hot air in from the radiator. And over a long session of gaming, the hot air is going to be trapped on top of the chassis and might even overheat. The second option is to do 3 intakes and 4 exhausts. That way you can push all the air out to the side exhaust and also the rear exhaust, but that will also promote negative airflow in the chassis, which is not ideal. But you'll be able to leave the motherboard tray as it is, so the forehead of the entire system looks proportional and even. With that being said, if you plan to build a system using this case, you might want to take this issue into consideration. In my opinion, I think the best way to get around this problem is if you are building a mid-tier PC that doesn't produce a lot of heat inside the chassis. So for example, let's say you have a RTX 4070 with a Ryzen 5 7600X, you'll be able to get away with either of the fan configuration options. However, if you are building the top spec highest end possible PC, then this case might not be the right choice for you. Now it has come down to the pricing of this case. The O11 Vision we have here costs $149.99, and here's the weird part. Lian charges $10 less for the same case in black. Maybe because the black version has less demand compared to the white one? I don't know. Alright, that's pretty much everything I want to talk about with this O11 Vision case. Let me know what you guys think of the fan configuration and which one would you do? Would you have your fans pull in the hot air from your radiator into the chassis? Would you get this case after all? Or would you go with some other case like the Evo XL or the Lian Dynamic Evo? And if you're interested in learning more about the Lian O11 Dynamic Evo XL, we did a review recently, so click here to watch that. Alright, until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!